but Good Friday, which falls 3 days earlier than si tu n'es pas de Romain dans ta vie alors tu dois te faire cheer shirt Easter, doesn't get the identical consideration. Only 12 states consider Good Friday an official vacation, and many individuals don't know why they observe it to si tu n'es pas de. And all Christian people perform religious prayers on this particular day. This image is venerated by the faithful in a special ceremony on Good Friday. Good Friday was the success of all the prophecies of the suffering servant who can be the Messiah, the one true king who would bring lasting si tu n'es pas de Romain dans ta vie alors tu dois te faire cheer shirt peace. It is said that nobody is aware of what or how he spent these 4 months earlier than the assembly. A technique to help improve youngsters' reverence and love for Christ and his cross is to introduce them to conventional Christian symbols. Of all of the highly effective verses in the Bible, this one brings me to my knees. Why? Because the atoning loss of life of his son would convey salvation to his children, anesthetizing themselves from depression and despair. Si tu n'es pas de Romain dans ta vie alors tu dois te faire cheer shirt. Ladies' tee, long-sleeved, sweater and hoodie, long-sleeved, ladies' tee, hoodie, sweater. Related. What's salvation and amp? How do you get it? The new patient si tu n'es pas de Romain dans ta vie alors tu dois te faire cheer shirt understands what treatment is and what sorts of unintended effects he will get after the treatment. The evolution of Good Friday. They imagine that without the passion of Christ, folks wouldn't know that there is a place for them to go after demise. They needed to study a new solution to live, and Moses was proper there with the prescription, which was the Torah, the law of Moses. Moses noticed the Torah as God's reward by which to accomplish the goal of creating a new nationwide id for Israel, a means of continually reminding the people who they're and to whom they belong. Initially, I have to ask, who out there may be preaching the angry God version of Christianity, which they lived their lives? They report he chose to stay there despite the fact that he was inspired to depart a rustic plague by violence. There are such a lot of lovely hymns that may very well be part of this time as well. Before the reforms of the Second Vatican Council, your complete season of Lent was a time of rigorous fasting for si tu n'es pas de Romain dans ta vie alors tu dois te faire cheer shirt. All adult Catholics. No consuming between meals, and 2 smaller meals not adding up to the principal meal of the day. We have now a cloudy, rainy day here, not a very good day for planning any outdoor exercise. I have a feeling that the party-hardy attitude encouraged by that resort signal that I noticed practically for a long time ago had less to do with authentic rejoicing than it did with people. Other products. D.